guys. I should look terrible because I feel terrible. It's not that I'm hungover or anything, but this couch is not that comfortable. And yeah, I hadn't much sleep, so... This doesn't look good, guys, but I'm gonna try anyway. Now, if I disconnect this battery wholly, then maybe this will work. Now you just have to do this. And now it should be only this battery connected. But 12.3 volts, we'll see if it does anything. And I'm a bit in a hurry because if this doesn't work, I need Danny's help. Nothing. Well, that's just fucking great. Now I'm really just trying to stop random people and ask if they have a jumping leash. So one guy I stopped actually had this gadget with him, but it still didn't work. None of the people I stopped could help, and I would say 80% just keep driving. It's basically like when you're hitchhiking. Oh no, a strange guy wanting something, I'll better keep driving. Now it's starting to rain, and I just called the garage if they could come out and jumpstart me. The woman is incredibly pissed at me because my license plate doesn't add up in her mind to the British system, and I couldn't really tell her where I was. I just know I'm south of this bloody big park, so that's all I could tell her. But they're on their way now. Yeah. Hopefully they'll find me. It should be like 5 minutes to get from the garage to here, and it's been like 4 times like that. And I still don't see any help, so either he hasn't found me and turned around or whatever, but yeah, it's raining, of course. It always is in these situations. I fucking love it. Also, you have to know, I didn't have breakfast, I didn't have a shower or anything nice, so I just scavenged the van and found this and some nuts, so well, that's my breakfast now, I guess. Okay, this is getting aggravating. I'm just standing here in the rain. I just called the garage again. Apparently he's on his way. I mentioned that it's a German cell phone number if they want to call me back. And yeah, they should know where I am now. She looked it up on Google Maps, so yeah. Well, let's hope it comes soon. Otherwise I won't need a shower later. So the guy from the garage finally came. He also brought one of these, which won't work. So he now has to pull up the car and we'll try with proper jump leads. I don't know what these things are, but they don't seem to work. Doesn't look good, won't start. She runs, she runs. Alright, here we go. None of the lights, windscreen wipers, blinkers, nothing worked in the end, and now she just stopped. But she just made it to the garage. Say goodbye to Wanda. I'm leaving her in the trusted hands of these mechanics. So even though the warning light wasn't on again, as I just said, there was absolutely no power in the vehicle to power any lights, not even the interior ones, to power the windscreen wipers in this rain, which is nasty. So I'm pretty sure it's the alternator. Maybe even like the warning light is actually broken. No idea. But they'll figure it out. They can order a spare part and it'll be there in like a couple of hours. And at least it doesn't look as bad as this. So yeah, this is how far I planned this day. Now I'm like 5 miles south of where Danny lives. Mind you, miles, not kilometers. So it's raining, I'm hungry, I have no idea where I am and what to do now. I don't think I want to order a taxi or something. I'll probably just fucking walk. Fuck this. Who cares? Where the fuck am I? Jesus. Look, I'm in the middle of Britain, but I found a kiwi, a New Zealand kiwi. And apparently this place is called Auckland Park. I'll try and hitchhike, but it's all city, so that'll be difficult because people, you know, it's not like a country road where there's just one way to go. People here will go all sorts of ways. So I'm not sure if hitchhiking actually will work. But, you know, it's absolutely lovely weather. I have nothing better to do. And so why not just walk the fuck home? So I was just wondering where all of this poop comes from. And I think I found the perpetrators. There's a flock of geese up ahead. The best thing to do in a situation like this, put some lovely tunes to your ear and just don't fucking care. I found this channel which is going exactly south to north, which is perfect because I have to head north and there seems to be a footpath all along. Although maybe I should ask those guys if I can hitch a ride. Rain's picking up. There's dozens of those boats and people seem to be living on them. That is awesome. It's basically like a tiny house. Just a very long tiny house. I'm almost home. This is the food mall where I was yesterday as well. And the rain picked up, that's why I haven't been filming much. And yeah, I'm completely soaked. I'm just gonna grab whatever quick food I can find and head home. So guys, I'm now at this pub. Daniel recommended it to me yesterday because they have pretty cheap food because they're not playing any music, he told me. And it's true, you get like a burger and french fries and a drink for £6.50. That's pretty good. Lunch arrived. I know it's fast food again. Kill me. As you see, I'm back at Daniel's and he has to work another 5 hours or so, which leaves me with lots of time to get some work done, which is nice. And really, I might have seemed pissed earlier, but to be honest, this is what I mean by adventure traveling. I don't mean by this that you have to do a skydive every day, or you have to do those really adventurous hikes, life-threatening things every day. Today is a pretty good example of what I mean by adventurous travel. It's that when I got up, I had no idea what would await me, and I didn't know how this would work out with the van, if I could fix it myself and then drive to the garage, if I had to get some help, if Danny would be able to help me. None of this in the end turned out to be true, but I called the garage and they came out to help me. Then I followed the guy back to the garage and then I was stranded there. I hadn't thought about this at all, so I decided against bus or taxi or anything that would cost money and just hiked back those 6 miles in the rain, which you would think, oh no, that's like exhausting or poor guy in the rain. No, I actually did this little detour, as you saw, along the the channel, and that was really lovely. I mean, I actually enjoyed that. I put some music on and everything was fine. And then I had some lunch, and now I'm here, and no idea what will happen later on. No idea when the garage will call me, how much it will cost, if I have to stay here another 2 days or whatever until the spare part gets here. Anything could happen, you know. Worst case scenario, I mean, I know it's not that bad, but imagine the van would really be broken down and I just have to leave it here. I would have to repack, get everything I really need in my backpack and just continue by hitchhiking, or I don't know. So this is what I mean by adventure travel, really. And I'm not really complaining. It can be tiresome, and sometimes everything is too much, but today it's alright, it's not too bad. I've had worse. So don't worry about me, I'm just gonna sit here now, have some tea, edit videos, and talk to you later. So guys, this is Jack, this is Danny's roommate, and he's actually kindly driving me down to the garage because they just called me and the van is ready. As I suspected, it's the alternator, and I hope it won't be too expensive. We'll see.
It will be. It will be very expensive.
It's usually a good idea, but...
Usually.
There she comes with a brand new alternator. So it was 260 pounds, which is, I don't know exactly what in euros, maybe 310, 20 euros. For a new alternator checked online is 200, so that's actually not bad. I'm really happy. Hey man.
Right.
Also again, how lucky am I that just the minute they are calling me, Daniel's roommate Jack comes home and has to leave anyway again in like 10 minutes. So I just asked him if he could do a little detour and take me down here. Otherwise I would have to walk again through the rain, or take bus, which is only like a tiny bit faster than walking, or use a cab, you know, and the garage actually closes in like 1.5 hours. So again, I feel like despite this being a bad thing, I was pretty lucky.
Take the first exit.
This is very awkward. The keypad is over there on the other side, of course. And I hate car parts because this vehicle is too fucking big for this. Alright, there's even enough space for me. And I now can fill up these. Down there, that's Wanda. So as you see, I'm trying to catch up on video editing, but I won't really get that far because I Skyped with my mum, and Danny will be home any minute. No idea what we will do, but surely cook some dinner, or I don't know. I also quickly wanted to thank the guys at Fanny Garage here in Milton Keynes, because not only did they come out here to give me a jump start, but also they fixed the van in just this one day, and the price is really fair, I think. It's very affordable for me as a traveler on the road. If this would have been like £500 or something, that would put a really huge dent into my travel expenditure. So yeah, thank you so much for that, and for anybody who's in the area, I can highly recommend those guys. Danny made us some dinner.
I say mate.
So guys, it has been a surprisingly interesting day, and Danny and me are just going to have a relaxed evening now, and I think it'll be my last night here, so see you again tomorrow morning, probably back on the road.